Restrictions on how and what businesses can sell are starting to have a trickle-down effect on the budgets of the towns those businesses call home. Sales tax is a major part of city budgets. Quentin Smith speaks with two mayors about the financial decisions they're having to make to keep those budgets in line.
Due to the coronavirus, Starkville Mayor Lynn Sproul estimates the shortfall in revenue will be more than $1 million. Now she's looking at making pay cuts to the budget, including cutting her own salary. In Starkville, closed signs like these are bad news for the bottom line, not only for the business, but also for the city.
We have learned from the Mississippi Department of Revenue that they're projecting anywhere between 25 and a 40% loss of sales tax, which will put us at about a loss of $1.3 million.
Mayor Sproul says roughly 40% of Starkville's budget comes from sales tax.
And a city works from like a business, works from a projection of revenue. And if we don't meet that projection, then we've got to act quickly to mitigate those losses.
To help compensate for those losses, Mayor Sproul is proposing cutting operational costs by more than $730,000. She's also proposing cutting salaries, including hers, the Board of Aldermen, and all department heads by 20%.
I had somebody mention to me earlier that what about the board and the mayor taking a more severe pay cut and leaving the department heads alone? I am happy to do whatever the board is willing to do. And I am perfectly willing to take a much larger pay cut if the board wants to go that route.
Also under the proposal, 15% of the city's employees would be furloughed.
They'll get $600 from the Federal CARES Act, that they'll get $235 from the city, and they'll keep their health care benefits. So that will be good for that furlough, and that's good until July the 31st.
Meanwhile, roughly 20 miles west of Starkville, the town of Ackerman is also feeling the pinch of lower sales tax collections.
Exactly how much, it's too early to say. But you can look, it's pretty dead right now.
While it is inevitable the town's sales tax is down, Mayor Tim Cutt says they haven't had to furlough or lay off any workers, and he doesn't see that happening.
I don't think we'll have to do anything to the budget. I think we can absorb it in various places that we just might not spend money, that we had put opportunities to do a few things. But I think all in all, we'll weather the storm.
Starkville city leaders will discuss and vote on whether to make these pay cuts and furlough employees during its Board of Aldermen meeting on Tuesday. Reporting in Starkville, Quentin Smith, WCBI News.
Now, during Tuesday's meeting, Mayor Lynn Sproul will also ask the board to transfer up to $100,000 from its rainy day fund to help cover the shortfall. If approved, the budget cuts and furloughs will remain in place until further notice.